Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I have been having problems with my mic and I've tested a million times now and I think it should be okay. If it's not, just know that I have a new one coming in the mail, but I'm really doing the best I can with what I've got. Anyways, let's get into today's topic. So a lot of things have been happening on YouTube recently, and I'm sure that if you're watching this, you are up to date. You know that things have been happening. You know that a lot of it has been concerning, to say the least. And I wanted to have a kind of open letter to YouTube, and I realize I'm not an important YouTuber by YouTube standards. Surely we know that I'm not the golden girl of YouTube. I'm certainly not the Logan Paul of YouTube who can get away with almost murder, something close enough. So I kind of wanted to talk about what I think is going on here and why I'm very demotivated. And the thing is, like, I'm not even demotivated to make content because I love making content. I love getting your feedback. I love having a conversation with you guys, and it's for you that I make the content. But at the same time, you want to have a platform that supports you and supports things that you think are right. So I'm never going to be the one to say delete someone's channel just because I don't like their opinion, or delete someone's channel because I think it's stupid. Otherwise I would have said delete Jake Paul's channel months ago. And I also want to say, I do think there's a difference between asking for a channel to be removed because you don't like it or because you think it's stupid, and asking for a channel to be removed, or at least for a channel to receive some kind of reprimanding when they do something that is morally, legally, and just emotionally appalling. The video Logan Paul posted isn't even the center of my issue, but it certainly is a big part, because since the adpocalypse, all of us have been a little bit worried, I suppose, about what YouTube is trying to do and what direction it's going in, and I think that was justified. The thing is, now it's like we've had a huge step forward in that kind of worry, but this time it's not necessarily an apocalypse yet, but it's more of who is YouTube defending here. And I don't even want to be going off on my conspiracy theories. That's not what this is about. But we need to look at the facts. These are the facts. Logan Paul posted a video with a dead body, went around it, zoomed in on the hands, made jokes. Okay. That was fine. That was up for like, what, 2 days, and then he chose to take it off and nothing bad happened to him. Then other people who commented on it, all their videos got deleted. I re-uploaded it again after mine got deleted and it got age restricted, which I thought was funny because his wasn't age restricted and was on trending. So, you know, a lot of us might say, hey, that was just a mistake. But the thing is, when this is happening across the board to everyone essentially who's commenting on Logan Paul, even without putting in that specific footage, because when I re-uploaded, there was no explicit footage, and yet I still got age restricted. So then these videos surfaced of Logan Paul being a total jackass in Japan and just being completely rude, and I found it from another YouTube who has their watermark. I'll use their footage here just to show you what kind of person Logan Paul is.
I just gotta be careful to not like disrespect the culture. Japan is all about the respect. The dumb Americans have arrived. Look good. Oh, don't worry about me, I'm just a vlogger. Gotta be careful to not like disrespect the culture. Tokyo is a real life cartoon.
It's gonna eat the GoPro.
What did he do?
No.
You know how it is in Japan, they're all about the respect. So we're gonna be respectful. LoganPaul.com/shop. Look, they just got loaves of bread. I'll take the whole thing. What's the issue?
This one is just for a display.
Oh, so we're gonna be respectful. The Game Boy Color. How much? 9,500. Ah! Excuse me, sir. The game seems to be malfunctioning. Mucho broken, though. Toyota, I choose you. No, no, no. Okay, get him. Honey, get him. Oh, catch you. I choose you. Japanese police. Thanks. Arigato! Pants coming down. I just gotta be careful to not like disrespect the culture. Mavericks, people who are doing it differently. People who walk on the street instead of driving in cars. Hi, how are you? Okay, hit the road to Japan. Hello. Hi. Hey.
How many?
How many what? How many subscribers? Are you subscribed? He has no idea. Hello.
Oh,
Hi. How you feel?
we're gonna be respectful.
Hey guys, you want some fish?
You just gotta be careful to not like disrespect the culture.
You sure you don't want this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, bro, I'm done with these fish. Japan is all about the respect.
It's actually true.
I know it's true, so I gotta take my chotch levels and bring them down. Japan, Tokyo specifically, thanks for putting up with your boy.
All of this to me is deeply disconcerting, not even because I don't like the Pauls, I don't like what they stand for. I would like to think that younger kids look up to people who are funny and smart and genuine. And YouTube seems to be pushing this down our throats, essentially, this pushing of Logan Paul, and Logan Paul has to keep, being successful. And I know that there's some show or some shitty movie with Logan in it, I don't know. I don't want to know, but it's very clear that YouTube has taken a stance where they're saying that Logan is first and foremost. And I can't remember who it was that mentioned this, but they were saying that Logan probably can really easily, interact and contact YouTube, whereas us small creators, it takes forever just to get a video reviewed. An example that happened this morning, which is kind of what made me start thinking about YouTube and its morals, if it has any. Well, morals aside from money, because I'm thinking YouTube's morality is about money and money only. So today I posted a Q&A with my mom where there were no sexual questions. We were literally talking about me and school, and there was nothing of, crazy in it, and it got demonetized. And this wasn't even about the money. Like I said, I enjoy doing YouTube, and in my first videos I didn't even know what monetizing was. But anyways, it's not even about the money, it's about the principle that's behind it. And for some people it is about the money, because some people have this as a full-time job. At the moment, this is not my full-time job. Well, this is a part-time job, and I have another part-time job. But for some people it is about the money, so I don't want to minimize that either. And just because people complain about the money, it doesn't mean that they don't love YouTube. It's that people spend time, they spend money on buying everything, the editing softwares, the lighting, the cameras, the microphones, which stop working randomly. And YouTube is kind of shitting on that. And I'm sorry I'm putting it that way, but it's deeply, troubling to think that you're spending all these hours creating this kind of content, and even if it is the most PG content ever, it will still get demonetized, get less ads, get less views, get less promotion, and yet here we have someone posting losing his virginity with a super sexual graphic picture when his audience is 12-year-olds. And it got removed, thank God, but that was, the first time? Then we have this other guy posting him being a jackass in Japan and posting that dead body, and nothing happens. So when there is a system that is automatically imbalanced, you see where it becomes difficult for creators to want to put anything on this platform. So what I'm saying, it's not even about creating, it's about this platform. Because if you feel like you're getting screwed over by some people and you don't feel like you're defended, and on the contrary, you feel like you're being almost attacked, you don't know, there's nothing left to do, you kind of have, your hands are empty, there's no solutions, it feels like. And I'm not saying this to be whiny, I'm saying this because it's an interesting thing that is happening right now. What happened with Logan Paul is a catalyst, because now it's becoming so exceedingly obvious that YouTube has a very specific kind of pyramid of who comes first and who just does not matter. And the thing is, most creators that are big today were small for a long time, because it does take a while for you to build your audience. Some people are overnight, some people took 10 years. And I like to think that Shane Dawson from 10 years ago would have been supported by his platform, right? Because if Shane Dawson back then hadn't been supported, I think he would have succeeded anyways because he's an awesome YouTuber, but at the same time, it's just like, why wouldn't you want to give that extra support, to give that person the extra success they deserve? You know what I mean? And here it just seems like all these small creators, myself included, are uploading and we're kind of being punished for no apparent reason except that we are not Golden Boy or Golden Pauls, should I say. And it's made me think a lot about what it is that YouTube is trying to do right now, whether it's just trying to weed out all the small creators and just keep the ones that make the most money. And I was talking to my mom about it, and she doesn't know anything about this stuff, so I was trying to explain it to her. And my mom is a business executive, so it's not like she's completely unaware of kind of shady practices that companies might try to do to like weasel people out or weasel people in or keep someone at the top. And the recurring question she was asking me is why? And, you know, I have that same question, like, what is the end point? This road that we're going down, what is the goal? What is the destination here? And yes, part of that is to keep the Pauls on top. But aside from that, if we're only trying to keep those people on top and keep every one of us down or even leaving because some people aren't even making enough money to like make ends meet, then what is it that YouTube wants, really? What do you guys think about this? And I know that it seems like a very obvious answer, like, yeah, they just want money, but what about all these other creators? What do they want to happen to us is my question. Because as of now, YouTube, I don't want to make it super dramatic, but you know that American thing of innocent till proven guilty? Demonetization kind of functions the opposite way. It's like you're punished until we find that you shouldn't be punished. And I think that is one of the most ridiculous things I've seen. And it just seems like this platform is regressing. And I find that really saddening, of course, because there's so many people that still want to get into YouTube and they're seeing all this crap and they're like, why would I want to be in a platform where they show a dead body? Anyways, I know that this was a bit of a rant, but I just wanted to get my feelings out there about how I feel about YouTube, considering that the climate has been quite tense and a lot of people have been angry and frustrated, myself included. So let me know what you guys think about the whole YouTube atmosphere going on right now, and let's get into the fan art.